The global scale leadership team realizes that their most powerful AI models are increasingly black boxes, systems that make high stakes, complex decisions that even the data scientists can no longer fully explain. This lack of transparency is becoming a major problem. Users don't trust the advice, regulators are raising concerns, and the company is finding it impossible to audit or fix the model's mistakes. The Chief AI Ethics Officer, Sarah, declares that this black box problem is a major fundamental risk. She initiates an explainability initiative, tasking the team with replacing or augmenting these opaque models with explainable AI alternatives. They recognize that transparency is the bedrock of trust. If you can't explain the machine's logic, you can't trust the machine. This marks the shift from a power at all costs model to a more rigorous, transparency focused architecture where every decision made by an AI must be accompanied by a clear, understandable, and actionable explanation of the logic that led to it. The team designs a set of explainability layers for their models, a suite of tools that automatically generates human readable rationales for every AI driven decision. They use techniques like feature attribution, which shows the user which input variables were most influential in the model's conclusion. They also build counterfactual explanations, which tell the user what would have had to change in the input for the model to have reached a different decision. This gives the user a clear, understandable, and deeply informative view into the machine's logic, transforming the AI from an opaque oracle into a transparent, explainable partner. The team spends weeks refining these layers, ensuring the explanations are not just accurate but also simple, concise, and genuinely useful to non-technical users. This is a complex engineering task, but it is essential for restoring trust and ensuring the long-term reliability and accountability of the company's automated decision-making systems. The team implements a transparency dashboard that gives users and auditors a direct, real-time look into the machine's reasoning process. For every AI-driven decision, the user can click on a Show Explanation button and see a clear graphical breakdown of the key factors that led to the result. This transforms the user experience, moving from a passive take it or leave it interaction to a more active, collaborative, and informed dialogue. The dashboard also provides a confidence score for each decision, further increasing transparency and allowing users to assess the reliability of the AI's guidance. The implementation is successful, with users reporting significantly higher levels of trust and satisfaction, even when the AI's decision is counterintuitive. It demonstrates the power of a transparency-first, user-centered design, proving that when companies take the time to demystify their AI, they build stronger, more enduring, and significantly more productive relationships with their users. After a year of the new explainability layers and transparency dashboards, the company conducts a major third-party audit. The auditors are impressed, noting that Global Scale has achieved a level of AI transparency that is far ahead of the industry standard. The audit validates the team's hypothesis that XAI is the key to achieving true, provable, and scalable trust in an AI-powered enterprise. The executives are thrilled, noting that the new system is not just more transparent, but also more effective, more robust, and better aligned with the company's long-term governance strategy. This audit success provides the final validation for the company's new principled approach to AI transparency, ensuring that explainability is at the core of all future AI-driven projects and reinforcing the company's commitment to building technology that is truly trustworthy, inherently transparent, and worthy of global multi-stakeholder confidence. The team establishes a transparency-first culture where every data scientist and product manager is responsible for ensuring the AI models they build are inherently explainable. They hold regular training sessions where they educate the entire company on the importance of transparency and the tools they have to achieve it. This collaborative, responsibility-focused culture is the key to the system's success, resulting in a more informed, more trust-focused, and significantly more accountable organization. The team is now working on interactive explainability services that allow users to ask the AI questions like, "Why did you decide that?" or "What would have happened if I changed this variable?" further increasing the company's transparency and empowering users to engage more deeply and effectively with the technology. This collaborative, learning-focused environment is the key to the system's success, resulting in a more effective, safer, and more transparent enterprise organization. Global Scale formalizes this approach, establishing Explainable AI (XAI) as a mandatory standard for all high-stakes AI-driven projects across the company. They create an XAI playbook that provides all development teams with the tools, templates, and best practices for implementing feature attribution, counterfactual explanations, and transparency dashboards in their own projects. This ensures that the lessons learned from the explainability project are spread throughout the organization, turning transparency into a standard expected part of every team's workflow. The team continues to refine the process, incorporating new emerging XAI technologies as they become available. They are now working on natural language explainability, where the AI can provide its own human-sounding explanations in plain, simple, and direct language, further improving the company's ability to communicate complex automated decisions to any user, regardless of their technical expertise. This marks the final step in the transition to a truly transparent, trustworthy, and human-empowering enterprise organization, proving that companies can indeed build highly capable, transparent, and user-trusted AI.